Crab hands. Welcome to Cinema Surfer. Now, what's up, everybody? My name's Glenn. I'm just here watching movies that I like and enjoy throughout history. I kind of think that's going to be the new goal for this channel. I've seen a lot of movies, good ones, bad ones, fun ones, popcorn movies, you name it. So I figured I'll just take this time on my channel and go back and revisit some of those movies I really like watching. You know, you can stay along and watch with me, like and subscribe. So today we're going to be watching Jaws, which is the 50th anniversary, which is a pretty big deal, and it is one of my favorite movies that I've seen, whether it was when I watched it when I was about 10 years old or I'm watching it now at 30. So feel free to follow along as we go ahead and watch Jaws for the 50th anniversary. The countdown begins now in 3, 2, 1. There's that John Williams music popping up. 70s was a fun time, I guess, for some people. Also, I don't know how I would feel swimming in the ocean naked. Seems kind of weird. There's all kinds of weird things in the ocean, obviously, like this movie suggests. Oh, shit. The one thing that I didn't know, which is interesting, is apparently this actress had, like 2 ropes of wires on her. They were pulling her left and right to get that weird underwater shark pull motion. Man, there was a lot of smoking during this time. That lady got an ashtray right next to her bed. So this guy, Roy Snyder, actually went up to Steven Spielberg supposedly and told him, hey, I heard you can't find someone to fit this role as a police chief. I'll do it. And that's kind of how he got the role. I'm sure he had to audition too, obviously. But, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta go out and manifest what you want in life. Crab hands. I don't know, if I die, I really don't want crabs eating me. Or what's left of me. It seems weird. Pass. You let me know. Would you rather be eaten by a shark or eaten by millions of crabs? I don't see a lot of black people in this movie, though. I don't know if that's a product of filmmaking in the 70s, Mr. Spielberg, or if it's just not a lot of black people live in Amity Island. It's not a real place, by the way. Yo, this guy's a go-getter. He's gonna make his own sign, I bet. This guy. Here comes the mayor. Here's the little anchor, SpongeBob style suit jacket. You know what's cool? The Universal Studios Jaws ride. I don't know why they got rid of that. It was simple. Don't have any big, 3D screens you needed for that. Just a shark that jumps out of the water. Universal, bring that back.
Technically, you need a civic ordinance or a resolution by a board of...
Here are these guys.
We're really a little anxious that you're
Bureaucracy at its finest. Always getting in the way. Yep, still no black people.
Ellen, never. You're not born here, you're not an island.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, man. You're not born here, you're not an islander. I kind of get it. Kind of don't. I guess it depends. Look at that dog. What a happy dog. Spoiler alert. If you've seen this before, you know what's going to happen to that dog. That lady looks like an easy target. And you got this old man creeping.
You don't go into water at all, do you?
What is this old dude got on his head? It's some bad hat, Harry. I think that's J.J. Abrams production company now. I understood that reference. To me, this scene is the scariest in the whole movie. I don't know, something about the shark just flipping over like that. You know what I think it is? It looks like a natural, shark attack, real life video footage. I don't know, it's unsettling. Great scene. And if you look at the timestamp, about 17 minutes in. That's 2 shark attacks in 17 minutes. It's pretty good pacing. Could you imagine it being a parent and something like that happens? It's not on the mom, but not easy to live with.
Gotta talk to Mrs. Kentner because this is gonna turn into a contest.
In out-of-town papers. Now people are going to be all over New England are going to know about it.
Cambridge, where we'll have more room.
Too many people. Giving me like social anxiety. I love that this room looks like a set, but at the same time it looks like an old school room in the 70s. Newsroom. It's kind of cool. Vintage. Good vintage look.
Look, I have a point of view, and I think it speaks for many of the people here.
All these people in the room. Not one Asian, not one black dude, no Mexicans, Cubans, Indians, ain't nobody in here. Bunch of white people. Come on, Spielberg.
I just want to tell you what we're planning so far.
What about the beaches, Chief?
Are you going to close the beaches?
Yes, we are.
I don't care how much people like going to the beach. If there are 2 sharks attack in less than a week, I think everyone would be like, let's go to the beaches. It's probably some psychos who don't care, but I think most people would be okay with that. Look at this guy. Quint. Best actor in the movie.
Tenderizing. Down you go. And we gotta do it quick. That'll bring back the tourists. That'll put all your businesses on a paying basis.
This dude got some killer sideburns.
I'll fine him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island.
I feel like it's a different type of camera right there.
$1 for me by myself.
A little bit more grainy.
The tail, the whole damn thing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Quint. We'll take it under advisement.
Mr. Mayor,
Chief. Ladies and gentlemen. Great line. I like how he has this random dude who just follows him around. This little Ugnaught. Star Wars Ugnaught. How the tables have turned.
I'm tired. Let's stop before someone reports us.
Don't worry. The chief lives on the other side of the island.
You got these 2 nut jobs.
We better catch something. This is my wife's holiday roast.
Don't worry about it. Treat them.
Yo, you tried to buy a roast like that today at the grocery store? That's like about, $80. That ain't cheap. Just go in there and know some.
Guide's taking it right out.
Can't we go home?
You know what I noticed as a kid, looking at all these pictures? You never really see great whites in aquariums or anything like that. I wonder if it's because they're like too big or something. Damn. You think those pictures are real, or were they like, fake mock-ups for the movie?
Hey, he's taking it. He's taking it. He's taking it. Hey, go!
Oh! Loser. That's a cool scene. It's just the dock turns like that. Great filmmaking. Good job, Mr. Spielberg. Keep it up.
Come on, Charlie, swim! Come in! Come on, Charlie, keep swimming! Keep swimming, Charlie!
It's a great way to build tension. I feel like you don't have that type of tension in all the movies today. You know, even though you don't see the shark specifically, you know it's like right there. Movies today have a lot of like jump scares and things like that. Throw you off, but you don't get that sense of tension.
So then Jen Herder and Charlie sat there trying to catch their breath and figure out how to tell Charlie's wife what happened to her freezer full of meat.
Hold it!
This guy here.
Alright, there's our main boy, number 3.
Back, young feller. How are you?
I think currently he's the only one still alive. That's something I can't stand. When you're trying to, you know, talk to someone and get their attention and they just like walk right past you. Come on now. Civility.
Please, help me get those guys.
You know what though? He is kind of busy. You got people like this about to throw dynamite in the ocean. He's a little special.
Well, then, can you tell me if there's a good restaurant or hotel on the island?
You walk straight ahead.
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
What happened to the extra help we're supposed to have?
That's not until the 4th of July. Between now and then, it's you and me.
You know those 8 guys in the fantail?
Stressful job.
Get out of the harbor alive.
Lenny, that's what I'm talking about. You know their first name.
You ever hear that theory that you're not supposed to introduce any more main characters after the 30-minute mark? It's about 30 minutes right now, so... Chumming.
They're chumming right now. Chumming? What the hell is that?
I don't know if chumming is legal today. It might be. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Can only be estimated from the partial remains.
This scene always make me feel weird in my stomach.
No major organs remaining. May I have a glass of water, please? Right arm has been severed above the elbow with massive tissue loss in the upper musculature.
I don't know how people look at stuff like that.
The left arm, head, shoulders, sternum, and portions of the rib cage are intact. Do not smoke in here. Thank you very much.
That's right, no smoking.
Well, this is not a boat accident. It wasn't any propeller. It was a shark.
I don't like looking at this scene either. It's like, y'all just killed this innocent shark. He ain't doing nothing.
Ben Gardner, get this?
No, we caught him. We got it. We got it. We got it.
My man. They see me rolling.
Saying that this is not the shark. It probably is, Martin. It probably is. It's a man-eater. It's extremely rare for these waters. But the fact is that the bite radius on this animal is different than the wounds on the victim.
Look, fellas, let's be reasonable, huh? This is not the time or the place. And I am not going to stand here and see that thing cut open and see that little Kentner boy spill out all over the dock.
You know what? The mayor is a sucky character in this movie, but he's got a point there.
Chief Brody?
Yes?
Heard that was a real slap when they made this movie. Good slap.
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous. But you let people go swimming anyway. But still, my boy is dead now. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You ever wonder what was going on in that guy's eye? I wonder if that's one of those things that like freaked people out in the 70s. If you saw that in the theater.
I think that I am familiar with the fact that you are going to ignore this particular problem until it swims up and bites you on the ass.
Hell yeah.
There are two ways to deal with this problem.
Facts.
You're going to cut off its food supply.
Larry, we have to close the beaches.
Brody,
I love that. It's great.
that is a deliberate mutilation of a public service message. Now, I want those little paint and hung up by their Buster Browns.
That's it. Goodbye. I'm not.
It's cool that the sign says 50th annual 4th of July, and it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws this year. It's cool.
You and the other guys take the boat and put it in the pond instead.
Pond's for all.
I don't even like hot dogs, but that little stand in the back, that's where I'd be hanging out. It says ice cream, candy, sandwiches, hamburgers. Hell yeah. That's all I need at the beach. Coca-Cola. I wonder if that was a product placement back in the day. Yo, this couple, I feel like they'd be annoying to be around. Always yapping. Yo, that lady got a huge afro.
False alarm. Must be this glare.
Respect for that one.
I'm pleased and happy to repeat the news that we have in fact caught and killed a large predator.
All them kids in the background. It's pretty cool.
Beautiful day. The beaches are open.
That kid got an afro too.
Amity, as you know, means friendship.
It's one of those movies where I feel like every time you watch it, you see something new. I don't remember the panic being this like intense. Kind of shows you how like self-preserving or like selfish people are when it comes to danger. It's like this perfect little happy town, like the chief was saying. You know, no one's ever been shot in 25 years, but there's a shark incident and everyone's panicking out for themselves. It's interesting. It's a great scene too. I feel like this is one of the few times you see from the dorsal fin to the tail fin. Give you that sense of scale.
Hey, fellas! All in the sheet, make it fast!
Oh, God. Hell yeah. They said that scene of the leg like terrified people back in the day. There was a deleted scene for this movie, by the way, it's right there, of the shark, you know, carrying the dead guy's body, and he's all like this with blood spraying everywhere in the ocean in front of the kid. I guess they had to cut it because it was too intense. Even for a movie like this, they were like, nah, it's too much.
Got a pen, Larry? Pen? Yeah, a pen, you know.
Come on, you elected official.
You're gonna sign this voucher so I can hire a contractor.
Sign it.
Hire Quint to kill the shark. What?
August.
What are you talking about? Larry, the summer is over. You're the mayor of Shark City.
Shark City.
I was acting in the town's best interest.
That's right, you were.
Here he goes yapping. Always yapping.
And we're gonna pay that guy what he wants.
Martin. My kids were on that beach too.
How's that?
I wonder if he did that on purpose.
You got city hands, Mr. Hooper. You've been counting
Money all your life.
All right.
Another great quotable line.
That's hero crap.
Counting money all your life. You ever wonder, in like an alternate reality, what would happen if you went alone?
Gee. What are you, some kind of half-ass astronaut?
It's a cool framing device with the teeth like that.
Keep that chum line going, Chief. We got 5 good miles on him.
Who's driving this boat?
Nobody. Tide.
Creepy. They said that was improvised too, crushing the styrofoam cup.
Damn it, Martin! This is compressed air.
Compressed air.
Pull the wrong one. You screw around with these tanks and they're gonna blow up.
Yeah?
I get the vibe that Quint, two options. Either he stinks, he smells bad, like sweat, or he's got that manly stench, like Old Spice, one of those two. Maybe both. I always got this like perpetual fear of going fishing that like the line's gonna snap and like smack me in the face or something. You know what else is kind of cool is the boat is named the Orca, right? Famously, orca is like one of the only animals to hunt down killer whales. I wonder if that was intentional when they made this movie or not. I don't know. It's a little fun fact though. They said it was a pain to film this movie though because, you know, whenever they have like these ride set frames of them in the ocean, if there was like one little sailboat that would pass by, they'd have to stop and wait for that sailboat to make it all the way across the camera screen, which could take like 3 or 4 hours. This movie was over budget and over its production schedule. A lot of people thought it was gonna fail. Very famous story.
Get the other side.
Tuna.
Grab the leader, Hooper.
Wasting of time.
Okay, take this run.
Fish, eh? Marlin, stingray, get through this piano wire. Don't you tell me my business again. You get back on the bridge.
That doesn't prove a damn thing.
Well, it proves one thing, Mr. Hooper. It proves that you wealthy college boys don't have the education enough to admit when you...
Very true. Very true.
Won't have to take this abuse much longer.
Hey, your head's bleeding.
Hooper drives the boat,
Hooper
Chief.
drives the boat, Chief.
Another great line.
Come on down and chum some of this shit.
It's also cool that you can go online and look at the actual blueprints of the mechanical shark. Famously named Bruce after Spielberg's lawyer. Just like the shark in Finding Nemo, Bruce.
That's a 20-footer.
Also, ever since I saw this movie as a kid and they said 25 foot, great right, something about that caught my imagination. So anytime I see videos about sharks, I always want to look up, is there ever really a 25 foot great right? I think the closest I've seen is in Australia about 4 or 5 years ago. They got footage of one that was, I think, like 22, 23 feet. It's pretty accurate.
Something in the foreground to give it some scale. Foreground my ass!
Your husband's all right, Mrs. Brody. He's fishing. He just got a couple of stripers. We'll bring him in for dinner. We won't be long. We haven't seen anything yet. Don't go out.
Stay here! I'm begging you, I'm Martin, goddammit! Come here.
Hurry it up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now.
Don't wait for me. Come on, Hooper, come on, hurry up, tie it on!
I feel like it's so hard to aim when you're moving up and down like that.
Kill it! Now! Shoot!
Time! All right, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring him up.
Bring it on the barrel! I'm coming around again!
Yeah, boy. It's a great movie scene. Good framing. The actor who plays Quint, he was having a hard time delivering the famous monologue. And I think he did it. The one take he did, he was really drunk. But I think that was one of the more embarrassing moments for him on set. So he called Spielberg and was like, hey, I apologize. I probably made a fool of myself. I'd like to come back in and do it again. And he did. And they said that final take of him doing it sober was the one that knocked it out of the park. But I've also heard it's a combination of some of his drunker versions of the story and him doing it sober.
Entered an arm wrestling contest in an Oki bar in San Francisco. You see this? Now I can't extend that. You know why? Got to the semifinal, celebrating my third wife's demise. Big Chinese.
My third wife's demise. Wonder if you meant demise. It's a weird thing to say out loud.
Look at that. It's a bull shark. It scraped me when I was taking samples.
I got something for you. That's the thresher. You see that? Chief, thresher's tail.
What a weird noise. What a weird noise to make. I showed this scene to my wife.
Right there. Mary Ellen Moffat.
And when he gives that line about the lady breaking his heart, she was dying laughing. That's how you know this movie still holds up. Great movie.
What happened? Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. It was coming back from the island of Tinian to Leyte, just delivered the bomb, the Hiroshima bomb. I don't know how many sharks, maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men, they average 6 an hour. Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson from Cleveland.
6 people dead in an hour.
I thought he was asleep. Reached over to wake him up, bobbed up and down in the water. It was like a kind of top. Upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest June the 29th, 1945.
What do you think Grant's cooking on that ship? What do you think he's making to eat? Oh, here we go again. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Hey, Morton. You okay?
Famous shooting star. It's kind of a strange miracle they've captured that on screen. There it is again.
Grab the boat hook. Hook me up another barrel.
You always think of the main Jaws theme, but all this other music is great too. It's unnoticeable in the moment, but I think that's what makes a good film score. Yo. My knee! Jesus.
Clear.
That's a cool moment that he goes up and kind of stops the air tanks from falling.
Wait, don't put that much pressure on it.
I break the instrument here!
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like everybody has had that type of moment at some point. Spazzing out, freaking out like that. I wonder if that was clever foreshadowing as well, the life jackets. That's a great little character building moment too, just give me your glasses.
I got my spit.
I know this is the only section of the movie where they actually have a real shark footage in the movie. Everything else is the animatronic. Even that's the animatronic. I also remember hearing years ago that Hooper, his fate was ambiguous. They didn't know at first if he was gonna die or, mysteriously disappear from the movie. But I think it's a good choice to keep him alive at the end. Spoiler alert. It's pretty crazy. It's interesting, right? I don't know if it's necessarily scary, but it's something. The one thing that did freak me out more though as a kid is just the imagery. Is you can see I guess it's like chunks of flesh or skin in the shark's mouth flapping around. I don't know, something about that is visually stimulating. Not a fan.
Smile, you son of a...
Killside. So this is another thing that always got me. There's a bone sticking out of that shark. Is that like a human bone from Quint? What's going on in that? It was a good way to kind of end the movie with both of them together. It's cool. Solid. And just like that, we finished our first movie for the Cinema Surfer. This was Jaws 50th anniversary, directed by Steven Spielberg. Great movie. Gotta rate it 10 out of 10. I don't know what my figure is gonna be for this channel. I don't know, might be pizza. 10 out of 10 pizzas. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it before, hopefully this was a good introduction to film for you. It's awesome, very famous movie, historical movie, definitely peak cinema, as people say. But feel free to check it out on your own. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll watch more videos and movies on this channel. Sometimes it might be peak cinema movies. I've pretty much seen everything, but I do have gaps in my cinema knowledge, so feel free to like and subscribe and stick around so you can see what we're watching next. Peace!